Friday, Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday.
Good morning, boys and girls. Our Fun Friday activity this morning is based on the story Pancakes, Pancakes. So you will watch the video of the story Pancakes, Pancakes, and then you're going to do a snack and a craft.
Jack wakes up hungry for an enormous pancake for breakfast. But before he can enjoy his pancake, there's some things he has to gather. Pancakes, Pancakes, written and illustrated by Eric Carl. Kikeriki, crowed the rooster. Jack woke up, looked out the window and thought, I'd like to have a big pancake for breakfast. Jack's mother was already up and busy. Mother, said Jack, I'd like to have a big pancake for breakfast. I am busy and you will have to help me, she said. How can I help? Asked Jack. We'll need some flour, she replied. Take a sickle and cut as much wheat as the donkey can carry. Then take it to the mill. The miller will grind it into flour. When Jack had cut enough wheat, he put it on the donkey's back and took it to the miller. Can you grind this wheat for me? He asked. I need it for a big pancake.
First, we must separate the grain from the chaff,
said the miller. He gave Jack a flail and spread the wheat onto the ground. The miller took another flail and began to beat the wheat with it. Jack helped with the threshing. And soon there was a big pile of straw and chaff, and a small pile of grain. The miller poured the grain on a large flat stone. On top of it was a round millstone, connected to the water wheel on the outside. The water wheel turned round and round, turning the millstone round and round too, to grind the grain into flour. At last, the miller handed Jack a bag of flour. Here's the flour, shouted Jack. Let's make a pancake. But his mother said, now we need an egg. Jack went to the black hen and fed her some grain that had slipped into his pocket while he had been threshing. Cluck, cluck, said the black hen, and went inside the hen house. Then she said, cluck, cluck, once more and laid an egg. Here's an egg, shouted Jack. Let's make a pancake. But his mother said, now we need some milk. Jack went to the spotted cow and began to milk her. Moo, moo, said the spotted cow as the milk squirted into the pail. Here's the milk, shouted Jack. Let's make a pancake. But his mother said, we need some butter. Jack got the butter churn and held it between his knees. His mother scooped the cream from the top of the milk and put it into the butter churn. Jack pushed the churn handle up and down, up and down. Finally, the cream turned into butter. Here's the butter, shouted Jack. Let's make a pancake. But his mother said, we need to build a fire. Jack went to the woodshed and brought some firewood. Here's the firewood, shouted Jack. Let's make a pancake. But his mother said, wouldn't you like to have something sweet on your pancake? So Jack went down to the cool cellar and pulled a jar of strawberry jam from one of the shelves.
Here's the strawberry jam.
shouted Jack.
Let's make a pancake.
In the kitchen, Jack's mother had filled the table with the flour, the egg, the milk, the butter. There was also a mixing bowl, a cup, a wooden spoon, a ladle, a frying pan, a plate, a knife, fork, and spoon, and a jar of strawberry jam. And his mother said, "Put a cupful of flour into the bowl. Break an egg into the flour and stir. Pour a cupful of milk over the flour and egg and stir again until the batter is smooth and without lumps." Jack's mother heated the frying pan over the fire and added a piece of butter. The butter melted fast. Then she said to Jack, "Now pour a ladleful of batter into the hot pan." After a minute or two, she looked at the underside of the pancake. It was golden brown. "Now watch," she said. "I'll turn the pancake over." "Ready?"
Ready.
shouted Jack. "Flip," said his mother. Up and over went the pancake, high into the air, and landed right in the pan. In another minute or two, the pancake was crisp on the underside as well. Then she slipped the pancake from the frying pan onto the plate and spread some strawberry jam on it. "And now, Jack," his mother started to say. But Jack said,
Oh, Mama. I know what to do now.
So our craft this morning is going to be to make some pancakes that you can put on a plate, and we're going to do paper tearing because it's great for our fine motor skills. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a piece of paper, your crayons, and a paper plate. So all you're going to do is you are going to, let me turn this down, color your piece of paper with a brown crayon. If you have brown construction paper at home, you can use that too, but I know not everybody has construction paper, so you're just going to color a piece of paper brown and color it all in. I'm going to do it quick so this video doesn't go on forever, but you're going to color that piece of paper with your brown crayon, and I'm going to leave a little bit of it so I can color it yellow because I like butter on my pancakes. So I'm going to color some of my paper yellow to make it look like butter. And then of course you're going to tear your paper, and we use our pincher fingers, the same ones we use for our tripod grip for our pencils and our crayons to tear our paper. So you're going to tear the paper. Remember to try to tear it into strips and then tear it into smaller pieces. Okay. And once I have my paper tore, I'm going to use my paper plate because this is my plate, and I'm going to try to make a pancake shape on my paper, on my plate, using my pieces of torn up brown paper. So I've got my little pancake there. Can you see my little pancake? You will want to glue yours on. I didn't glue mine on, but you will want to glue yours on. And then of course we need a little piece of butter on our pancake. So I'm just going to tear one of my little yellow squares, and I'm going to put a piece of butter on my pancake. Okay, so I have another idea for you, because when we talked about doing pancakes, and of course we're going to make pancakes, my daughter and my husband decided that they needed to have a pancake flipping contest. So what you can do is you can take a paper plate and put a clothespin on it. And then if you have some leftover paper that you've already colored brown, you can use that. And you'll want to just have a circle. You can tear it out or cut it out to look like a pancake and put it on there, because that's like my little frying pan, and try to flip it. But I'm not very good. So you can practice doing that, and you can watch the video to see who's better at flipping a pancake. Is Ashley better at flipping a pancake, or is Mr. Hall better at flipping a pancake? Okay, so to make your pancakes, you are going to need to either have some pancake mix, like I have here. Of course, you want butter on your pancakes, so you'll need some butter. And you will need some maple syrup, because pancakes are delicious with maple syrup. And this kind of ties into our listening and learning, because we know we need to take care of the earth. We need to take care of our trees. And this maple syrup came from a tree right here in my yard. So you'll need some maple syrup. You can use the stuff you buy from the store if that's what you have, or if you happen to have some pure maple syrup, it is delicious. So right now I've got Mr. Hull in there making some pancakes, and as soon as he's ready, I'm going to put him on a video so you can see him flip a pancake. Okay,